Hey guys, watch this video here for Wednesday, November 4th. I was sitting here looking up, kind of looking at a bunch of charts and thinking, like I always do, just kind of looking for something that might make me some money tomorrow. And then as I'm doing it, I realized, I think by the morning, we're all going to have a pretty good idea of who wins the election. And so then I thought, we're probably going to either have a big gap up or big gap down, depending on what it's looking like, right? Which, by the way, how telling is that? But I don't know. I can't control people. Um, but it just dawned on me. This is kind of a silly night to even make a list because I don't think the daily charts are going to mean anything if the market's going to gap big one way or the other. So having said that, here's what I've compiled. It's not a big list because I realized. Plus, if I do the video later, I might not be. What's the word? What's the word for understandable because of slurry speech and anyway, I probably should make it now. All right, let's leave it at that. So, well, let's go back. SPY there gapped up today. We actually had kind of a big day in the market. I'm not really sure where the market ended up. Let me just glance at a website here and see if it says. I think the Dow was up 550 points, something like that. So strong day. After hours 335.40, so down. I mean, it's going to be like I don't have any idea what's going to happen tomorrow. So anyway, so that's why I don't have a very big list here. Let's get to what I do have. JAKK had a big breakout today. We talked about it in the video that it was going to gap up, but closing well off its highs. Big volume though, so I'm going to watch it. Plug. Actually called plug this morning over the opening range, which topped out right at the half, 1650. Got the idea was right through the half, 1650. Pretty quick move to 1740, and you can see it's kind of had this pop, kind of a descending something or other, whatever you want to call it, and then another pop back up, kind of halfway into this range on big volume. So I'm just watching for a follow through day in that one tomorrow. IEA again, I feel kind of silly having a list. Strong volume, strong day, maybe back through 9 tomorrow. We'll see. Again, I expect everything to I expect all these charts to be irrelevant, but anything could happen. APVO got a massive move today. Once that thing started to go, I sat there and kept bidding on Two's buy zone and just could never get filled. It was pretty aggravating. So anyway, I never got involved in this one. Right now it's at 1077 in after hours. Anyway, certainly worth watching tomorrow. That's APVO. Let's go to RIDE. Whoops, RIDE, which this is the old DPHC, I believe, Lordstown Motors. This thing's so decimated, but I mean, I had a pretty nice move today. If you look at the intraday range, let's see, low of 1355 and a high of 1770. That's a big range, but it came back down, giving back a lot of its intraday gains. So there's the daily. I definitely think that's worth having on a chart. ACOR is gapping in after hours. Not sure if they had earnings or what. Trading at $1.17. So potential gap play tomorrow. Tilray, I did want to throw one pot stock on. Again, as I said in the video last night, pot stocks. I think pot legalization is on the ballot. I think somebody in chat said today in maybe 4 states. So that's a space I want to have at least one on watch. Tilray topped out at 7. I like this over 7 tomorrow, but again, who knows where we open. DGLY, quiet inside day. If there's any kind of civil unrest overnight, and I have no idea what to expect in that light either, but this could be a play tomorrow. Body cameras for police. And then EXAS. Pulled back to the 8-day after this big move and then starting to curl back up. So that goes on long watch. Short and sweet tonight. I had a decent day, but like I said, a little bit aggravating. I've never ended a day as a day trader where I wasn't, even if I had the biggest day of the year, I'm still frustrated about something. And just always keep that in mind. You're always going to be frustrated because you're never going to sell the top and catch the bottom. And you want to take the middle out of the moves. And with that in mind, you're always going to look back. Keep in mind, we're trading basically based on what we think is going to happen in the future, right? We're trading the unknown, even if the future's the next 5 or 10 minutes as a day trader. So you're always going to be able to look back and say, well, wow, if I'd have known what it was going to do, here's how I would have handled it. You got to learn to laugh at that because we don't know what's going to do. So we place our bets when the odds are in our favor. We scale out into strength, pay ourselves along the way, then we protect the rest of our capital by break-even stops and all that. and just keep doing it over and over, wash, rinse, repeat, and you can make a nice living. But, learn to laugh at leaving money on the table, or even sometimes it's just having something on watch. You love the chart and then it runs without you because you missed it or whatever. So you're always going to have some self-disappointment, if you will. Like I said, learn to laugh at it. Have a good night, everyone, and we'll see everybody in chat in the morning.